G'day guys, Ian from Cookies Critters, and today we're going to talk about how to set up one of these, a ReptiZoo digital thermostat with timer. Now guys, this isn't a product review, this is solely a setup guide, a tutorial. Now guys, if you are new to this channel, please do us a favour, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and we'll see you just after the intro. Alright guys, the ReptiZoo digital thermostat with the timer, it is a twin socket thermostat. What that means is one socket will control the heat and the other one will solely control a timer. Now guys, it is super easy to use and we're going to roll through the setup instructions right now. So guys, as I mentioned in the introduction, this is a two socket thermostat. The primary socket being for the thermostat probe, and it does control the heat. Now, if you were using it for a central bearded dragon or for a blue-tongued lizard, then the timer socket would be ideal for a UVB light. Okay guys, so in terms of the actual interface unit, the main display screen is pretty easy to set up. You do have a mode button, a set button, you have a up arrow and a down arrow. Now guys, included in this, behind the interface, you do have a little backup battery. Now, obviously this is new, so it still has the little paper protector to keep your battery stored. Now, it does come with one of these 2032 batteries. Now, these are ideal in the sense that if you do have a power failure, a blackout of some description, the battery will maintain the settings. It will not power your lights, but when your power does come back on, you will not need to reset all of your program times and settings, your on off, all those kind of things. Guys, we're going to kick off with a quick understanding of what all the features are. Now, starting in the top left, we do have the 0000, and that is the current time. This will be set in the next coming steps. Moving across, we do have a little ST number 2, and it is at 25 degrees Celsius. Now, moving across, we do have ET 26 degrees Celsius. Now, that's a estimated temperature. Moving across, we do have A, which has 0000 all the way through to 235959, and that is your heat socket. That is socket number A just here for your heat light or your basking light. Moving down, we do have the B timer, which is 000000 to 235959, and that is going to be for our UVB lights. Now, simply to select which one we do want to set, we click the mode button once and you see a little T flashing. That means that we are going to be setting the timer first. So you press and hold set, about 3 seconds, and the timer is now starting to flash. Simply scroll through the time until you reach your desired current time. Now, the current time here is 16:43, so we're going to go to 16, we're going to press set, and now the minute time is starting to flash. We're going to scroll down to save ourselves a bit of time, and 43:44, there we go. So now the current time is set at 16:44, which is 4:44. Pressing mode button, a little T1 starts to flash, and this indicates the daytime temperature, when you want your morning to start. Currently it is set for a 8 AM morning, start of the day cycle. Press and hold the set. We can click it down. I want my day cycle to start at 7 AM. So I'll press set, and that's it. Press mode, and you'll see a T2 starting to flash. Now this indicates the start of the second timer, or the nighttime timer, and I want the nighttime timer to start at 7 PM or 1900 hours. So pressing and holding set for about 3 to 5 seconds, change it to 1900 hours, which is 7 PM. Pressing mode again takes us across to ST1. Now this is your daytime temperature, which will be controlled by the thermostat probe. Currently it is set for 30 degrees Celsius, as it is for bearded dragons. I am going to press and hold set, and we are going to adjust this up to about 42, 43 degrees. Press set. Now guys, as you can see, a 3 degree is now flashing, and this is the temperature differential. What that means is the daytime basking temperature is set for 43 degrees. The enclosure needs to cool down a 3 degree variance, so down to 40 degrees before the lights will turn back on. We can simply adjust this if we want that delay to be longer. If we put it out to a 5 degree, in our situation, it means the enclosure will drop down to 38 degrees before the lights turn back on. We will keep it at 3 degrees because that is a good enough variation for us. And we are going to press set again, and you will see H flashing. Now if you scroll up and down, you will have the difference between a H and a C. Obviously C is for cool, H is for heat. We are heating bearded dragons, so we do want to keep it on heat. Pressing mode again. Now ST2 is flashing, and the current temperature is set to 25 degrees. Now, I don't give my bearded dragons nighttime heat, with the exception of some of the brand new hatchlings coming into their first winter. And we want to lower this right down. Let's go 15 degrees. All right, perfect. Set, increase the differential to 3 degrees, heat, done. So that's our timer for our daytime and our nighttime done. All we need to do is set the current on-off times for the A socket and the B socket. Starting with the A socket, the A is flashing, we press and hold set. Now, we do want the lights to come on at 7 AM, so we'll move this up to 7 AM. Depending on your morning routine and when you want the lights to come on, if you want it at 7:30, 6:30. Alternatively, you can just scroll through the timer and set it to what suits your routine best. Now pressing the set button again comes across to the seconds. Now we see a little 2 above the timer, and this indicates when the first schedule is going to switch off. We don't want it to switch off at midnight, we want it to switch off at 7 o'clock, which is 1900. Therefore, we set it to 1900, 00, 00, set. Now, you will notice that there is a number 3 above the timer. This indicates the start of the next cycle. We do not want to have the light coming back on after 7 PM. So we are just going to press, you can either press set all the way through, and you'll notice that none of these 23, 59, 59s change, or you can simply press mode. As you can see, the B is starting to flash. Simply all we need to do is press and hold the set button. Now the timer is starting to flash. This one is going to be for our UVB. Being that we do want to keep our UVB on for the same time as the daytime basking light, we will set it for 7 AM to 1900 or 7 PM. You can just do a confirmatory, just press set. It shows that number 3 is 23:59:59 and number 4 is 23:59. They will all be from 3 to 8. They will all be 23:59. See, number 7, 23:59:59. Number 8, 23:59:59. What that means is, because they are the same time, the unit will not turn on, turn off during those settings. It will just use the ones that have the actual time difference between them. Pressing mode, simply the unit is set. Now, as we can see, the current time is 16:51. We are still within our 7 AM to 7 PM window for our basking and for our UV light. And this is shown by the A and the B LEDs being illuminated. What this means is we haven't reached the 43 degrees Celsius yet. We are currently sitting at 26, so the A socket is powered, therefore the light will be on. The B socket light will always be on during this time, regardless of if our ambient temperature or our estimated temperature reaches our desired set temperature. The B socket is not controlled by the thermostat probe. It is only controlled by the timer, therefore you won't have your UV flick on, flick off. So guys, that is how you set up the ReptiZoo digital thermostat with timer. They are super easy to do. Bear in mind they are a on-off thermostat. Now guys, if you do have any questions, please do drop them in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. That way you won't miss a coming video. And guys, until next time, if you got them, keep your beard treated and your beard is heated.